Hi everyone, in this video we are going to discuss about the reciprocity theorem, and based on reciprocity theorem one problem. So this reciprocity theorem is very important for your examination. So sometimes they will ask state and explain reciprocity theorem, and sometimes they may ask solve the problem by using reciprocity theorem. So reciprocity theorem, one condition is there. So reciprocity theorem, the circuit must consisting of only single source. So we cannot apply reciprocity theorem for the circuit is having multiple sources, more than one source circuit is having, then reciprocity theorem we cannot apply. The condition is very important. So we have to check the circuit before solving the circuit by using reciprocity theorem, whether the circuit consisting of only one source, only one voltage source or only one current source is there or not. So if it is consisting of two voltage sources or two current sources, the circuit we cannot solve by using reciprocity theorem. So this is the main observation while we are doing network problems based on reciprocity theorem. Circuit consisting of two sources, so we cannot solve by using reciprocity theorem. Suppose if they ask in examination also, so first we have to check the circuit is having how many sources. So the reciprocity theorem we can apply or not. So we have to check. Statement: the reciprocity theorem states that in a linear bilateral single source circuit, the ratio of excitation to response is constant. The ratio of excitation to response is constant when the position of excitation and response are interchanged. So wherever you change the source in a network, in a circuit, so the response is constant. So excitation and response are interchanged. So that final resultant will be same. That is the main condition here. So only circuit should have only single source, and one more thing is wherever you change the voltage source or wherever you change the circuit within the circuit sources, if you interchange, the response will be same. The response is same. Conditions to be met for the applications of reciprocity theorem: the circuit must have single source. The circuit consisting of single. First, starting of the video itself, I have told you the circuit consisting of single source. So initial conditions are assumed to be absent in the circuit. Initial conditions: voltage source we made it as a short circuit, and current source we made it as an open circuit in previous theorems, so Thevenin's theorem, Norton's theorem, and maximum power theorem. So here initial conditions are must be absent in this circuit. So dependent sources are excluded even if they are linear. Dependent sources will be there. So those circuits, those are excluded. So when the position of source and response are interchanged, source and response are interchanged, their directions should be marked same as in the original circuit. When we are changing the source and responses, so directions should be same. Direction of the circuit, the direction of current direction should be same. So these are the conditions for reciprocity theorem. These four conditions we have to follow, we have to check before going to do any problem based on reciprocity theorem. Okay, so we'll move to the problem. So we'll do this problem based on reciprocity theorem. So what we have to find out, we'll see. Find the current 2 ohm resistor and hence verify the reciprocity theorem. So where is the 2 ohm resistor? First we have to observe in the circuit. This 2 ohm resistor is connected at last. So here 2 ohm resistor is there, 2 ohm resistor, and source is 20 volts. So we have to find out current in 2 ohm resistor. We will find out. So first we'll see. So R1, R2, R3 values we have to find out. So R1 here R1 and R1 how we will find out, R3 how will R2 how will find, R3 how will find out, we will see. So first R1 means 8 ohm and 2 ohm are parallel, so find out the equivalent resistance. Next one R2 is R1 and 4 ohm are in series, so you find out the equivalent resistance. R3, so R3 is R2 and 4 ohm are parallel, 4 ohm are parallel, find out the equivalent resistance. R3 is equal to 2.33 ohm we will get. So parallel series combination of resistance technique we are using here, R1 and R2 and R3 we are finding. Using that technique we are finding the R1 and R1, R2, R3 we are finding. Next one, current supplied by the source. Current supplied by the source is equal to 20 volts by 4 plus 2.3333. That is equal to 3.16 ampere. 3.16 amperes. 20 by 4 plus 2.33. So how we got this one is current supplied by the source. So voltage source is 20 volts divided by 4 ohm is series with 2.33. That's what total resistance of the circuit will be, 4 plus 2.33. 20 by 4 plus 2.333 will get, so equal to 3.16 ampere. Next one, current in branch. Current in branch AB is equal to AB is equal to 3.16 into 4 by 4 plus 1.6. Current in AB branch current how we will find out. So here so total current into the technique, total current into opposite resistor divided by total resistance, opposite resistor divided by total resistance. That thing we will see here. So 1.32 amperes we will get. Next, current in 2 ohm resistor. Current in 2 ohm resistor I1 is equal to 1.32 equal into 8 by 10. 1.32 into 8 by 10, that is equal to 1.05 amperes we will get. So that is the current in 2 ohm resistor. Similarly, what we have to do here, response and source we have to interchange and we have to find out the current in 2 ohm resistor. So how we are response and current we are interchanging. See, in this circuit 20 ohm is connected front. Now we have taken it a back of the circuit. So source we have interchanged and direction of the currents are same. Direction of the currents should not change in this diagram. So ICD you have to find out. So ICD is equal to 3.682 into 8 by 8 plus 6. So according to current division principle, we got ICD value. So I2 is equal to 2.1053 divided by 2. So half of the current I2. Okay. So we got I2 is equal to 1.0. Now we compare the I1 and I2 values, previous and present values, compare it. So we can get both will be same. So before going to do all those things, we have to find out the equivalent resistance R4, R5, R6. R4 is equal to 2. R4 is equal to means 4 ohm and 4 ohm. So here we can see 4 ohm. Here 4 ohm and 4 ohm are parallel. So equivalent find out, that is equal to 2. So then 2 ohm will be series with the 4 ohm, 6 ohm you will get. Then 6 ohm is parallel to 8 ohm. So if you calculate, we will get 3.42 ohm. So current supplied by the source, so 20 divided by total resistance. So then 3 points. So apply current division principle, find out the I2 value. Okay. So this is about problem based on reciprocity theorem. So what we calculated here. So first case and second case. So two cases we have to compare. First case volt sources will be here and second case source is replaced to last, and I1 we calculated. In first case we calculated I1 value and the second case what we did, what we did, we calculated current and I2 value. So now we check this I1 and I2 values. I1 equal to I2 1.05 amperes. Then reciprocity theorem is verified. This is a statement we have to write. So after calculating, students will forget conclusion. Writing conclusion will be forgot. So if you are not right, examiner will not understand whether clearly have done this problem or not. So after calculating I1 and I2, both the cases currents are same, then reciprocity theorem is verified. If it is not equal, reciprocity theorem is not verified. Maximum of the cases when the circuit is consisting of only one source, here only one source, so maximum the reciprocity theorem will be verified. So on 90% problems this reciprocity theorem will be verified when source when only one source. If it is consisting of multiple sources, the reciprocity theorem is not verified. Okay, so these are the about reciprocity theorem, and next video we will see about Millman's theorem. So Millman's theorem also one of the important theorem. So total you have 6 theorems. 6 theorems are very important in this module. So they may ask any one or two theorem statement, any one or two theorems problems. Okay, thank you everyone.